It's now Monday morning, the 1st of November, 5:45 a.m. I'm tired. It was Halloween night. I have been going non-stop except for a couple of 20-minute breaks. But just about every time I wanted to pull into a parking lot and relax for a few minutes, that's when I'd get another call. And I kept getting other calls all night. I did 30 trips. I have not had a chance to count the money yet. I've got 14 minutes to get to the bank, make a deposit, fuel the car up, and get it back for the day shift guy, who's always punctual. Or at least this particular guy is punctual. Nobody else is, only him. Ex-military, don't you know? So yeah, I was busy, one right after another. I'm totally tired right now. I did not get enough sleep in the day either, because I slept Saturday night. And in the morning at around clearing at the airport, the time is now 4:52, and this is a Tuesday morning. It's the end of a Monday night. If you thought things were crazy already, listen to this. I came to work and I was busy all night. A few times I had a break where I could take a little nap, and so I did that. I took a little nap. I had some long trips and I had some short trips, but for the most part I was busy all night. I have $440 on right now, and it's not even 5 o'clock yet. About a little over half an hour ago, my phone rang and it was the office calling. They said that I was the only car left in town. We had 2 cars on the road and one of them was on another job, and they needed a car to service a time call in zone 38 for 4 minutes away. I rushed. I got there 6 minutes later, and the guy was ready and he was going to the airport, and that was what I did. Now I don't know why this thing is doing what it's doing. I'm the first car available. I have it's not even worth driving back into town. I have to wash the car, and I have to detail the interior. I need to deposit some money to the bank because I've made quite a bit, and I need to fuel up and detail the interior, and I need to go to the chiropractor. Now it will take me 40 minutes at least to clean the car and drive into town. Then I've got 20 minutes left of my shift, which is not enough time to do another call, especially if I'm gonna go fueling. So I don't know. I would stay on, but I have to do the chiropractor thing, and because the owner's the next driver, I have to clean the car for him, and so on and so on and so on. Let's find out if we have any other cars. We have one in 68, and that's it. And we have me here in 94. There are calls in 35 and 64, but no cars to fill them. We have more calls than we have cars on the road. Yuck, what a nightmare. You could tell I was tired. I slept in. Or should I say I fell asleep again, and the timer on the stove wasn't strong enough to wake me up. It wasn't loud enough to wake me up because I fell back asleep while reading underneath my artificial light, my artificial sunlight. And I woke up at 6. I got to work just after 7, but there was a notice in the mail that a parcel had arrived at the post office for me. And the post office is in the back of the pharmacy, and the pharmacy's open till 9. So I went and got the parcel, put it in my car, and drove to work because it was raining. I don't like walking in the rain. I don't like getting wet. So I drove to work, and the parcel is on my back seat. It was not that busy a night. Okay, I got started an hour later than I usually do, and it was somewhat busy before like 10 o'clock. But after that, it slowed down. It slowed down. It was slow all morning. I went to sleep a number of times. Now the time is 5:36, and I got sent on one more call, but I didn't accept it because I'm gonna go to the bank, make a deposit, and fuel up the car, and be back in time for the day shift guy who's always on time. The owner himself, he doesn't start till after 7, maybe 8 o'clock. But this guy, he's punctual, so I'm gonna get the car back to him. I'm not gonna wash it because it's raining. I'm just gonna get it back to him. Had one point where I was quite busy. It was one call right after another. Then I got sent to dropping somebody off at a mall and getting sent to the other side of the mall, even though there were people standing there wanting a cab. I couldn't. I was going to get the one that I was sent for, and I got there, and the guy comes to the door and says his name, and okay, and he gets in, and then says that he asks me if I can accept the e-transfer. And I go, what? No, I can't accept an e-transfer. And then he says, well, we're going to the Ferocious Poodle or something like that. It's a gay bar. And I'm about to go there, and he says, lock all the doors. This woman was trying to take the car, and she's asking if the cab was for her, or do I know if there's another one coming? I said, well, if you called one, there should be. Anyway, he wanted me to lock all the doors so that she couldn't get in. He says, but wait, there's that girl. What girl? I don't know. And then he says, you seem to be freaked out. Well, I can't lock all the doors with the electric lock because the electric lock is broken. I have to reach and lock all the doors individually, and that's what I was doing, and that freaked him out because he wanted me to lock the doors so that this other woman wouldn't get in. And he was going to the Ferocious Poodle, but on our way there he said, no, we're going to Kindersley. Oh, well, do you want to go to Ferocious Poodle first, or do you want to go to Kindersley first? Then tell me. He goes, well, we got to go to Kindersley first because that's where the money is. Okay, so I turned around and headed toward Kindersley, and we got there, and he says, well, my luggage is here, so I'm gonna be right back. And apparently the luggage wasn't there, but he got in the cab, and at the point we were at $24, he gave me a 20. He says, well, now we have to go to Hecklers. Hecklers. Yeah, okay. Hecklers is like a comedy club kind of place. And we went there, and he says, but my friend will be there in 15 minutes. Anyway, it turned out that we ended up down there, and we waited another 15 minutes, and the timer was up to $33.50, and I had already paused the clock by the time we got there, so I wasted 15 minutes of my time waiting for this guy's friend to show up and pay the rest of the fare. And he says, well, can I e-transfer you the rest? I say, well, sure. Like, I'm not going to see the money ever, but I gave him my email address, and I was holding $20, so it was better than nothing. And I just left. I said, I'm sorry, I have to go now. I can't wait any longer for your friend. So I didn't see an e-transfer on my phone, and I probably won't, because that's all bullshit. But I made enough. I got 230 on. Considering that the morning hours were dead, I still got 230 on. So it's not the end of the world. It wasn't a very good night. Anyways, I'm itchy again. As soon as I stop, I get itchy. Anyway, I'm at the bank. I'm gonna make a deposit now, and I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, can you tell I wear a mask? I'll be back tomorrow. This was the Wednesday night. For this one, I woke up on time, but I took a long, luxurious, hot shower. And so I got to work a little later than I had planned, but I felt that I deserved that long, hot, luxurious shower. And I came to work, and it wasn't crazy busy, but it was steady. And I got some good trips. I got some good, decent trips out of it. And I can't complain about that. It got pretty quiet after 10, 11 o'clock, and the whole morning was, well, it was quiet until about 3:30, 4 o'clock. And then I started getting those morning regulars, and there was a break between 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock, or almost 5 and almost 6. Now it's 6:02. I'm done my night. I'm gonna head to the car wash and hose this thing down. I'm gonna go to the bank and make a deposit. I'm gonna detail the interior. I'm gonna fuel up. I'm gonna park it. I'm gonna go home. Now, I don't think I'm gonna go for a walk this morning. I'm tired, and I went for a walk the last 3 mornings in a row. This time I'm just tired. I tried watching some videos. Kept falling asleep doing that. I may have even commented on a video or two, but really when I made the comment, it was maybe about a different video, because I wasn't sure which one I remembered watching. So there might be completely irrelevant comments on a couple of videos that I posted. Please let me know, Dave Nicholson, if I did that. I may have done that. What else? I got $280. That's okay. It beats being rushed. I don't enjoy being rushed. You know that. I've said it enough times. One more night to go this week. Time is now 5:36 on a Friday morning. The Thursday night was uneventful. I'm just tired from the week. I got to sleep much of the morning, hours away, because it was, you know, for the most part, one trip an hour since about 10 o'clock last night. Before 10 o'clock it was busier, steady, but now morning hours were just very long. Very, very long. So I got 265 on, which is alright for a slow night, I suppose. A slower night. I didn't have to rush that much tonight, so that's a good thing. But I really am exhausted. No, there isn't much to talk about besides that. I hope yours is better than mine.